Hey guys, welcome to Build Journal number 5. Today we're going to be completing this build for LIU Atlas Haruspex. In some of the previous videos we knocked out this orange sea, some terrain, some buildings, and even this central temple right here. All we have left to do today is to add in all the detailing. So we're talking about minifigs, some alien foliage, just some little knickknacks and things around the village to make it look like it's being lived in and that it's an active village. So first things first, we want to add in some of this alien foliage we dreamed up. It's not really all that special. They're just going to be kind of trees, but they're going to have white leaves, and you'll get a little closer look when we get in here. But we put these blue kind of unicorn horns, I don't know what the exact piece is called, to hang down from the white foliage to kind of make it look like it's it's like part of the tree. Maybe it's like a seed cone or something. So we thought that'd be kind of cool. We got some other stuff, but we're going to get in here closer and we're going to start putting in all the foliage. Okay, so we added all of the trees in. Now we have some little smaller yellow plants to add around, kind of like the grasses that are growing in this village. So let's get to that. Okay, so we got our trees in and we got our yellow grasses in. Before we had them kind of just placed sporadically, you might see in the time lapse that we decided to change it and put them into groups. It makes it look maybe a little bit more natural, like there's little sections that they just grow really well in. And also kind of moved them out of the places where there's going to be foot traffic, because I don't think a grass like that would survive in a village if people had to walk through it all the time. So I kind of like it better like that. The final piece of foliage that we're going to add in, it's not going to be on this base, but we made these like real big leaves. They're kind of like flowers or whatever. We're going to have a couple of those on there. These are going to come in different colored varieties, but there's not going to be the different colored ones within the village. That's going to be another scene we're going to have to do later. And they're going to play an important role in this episode. So we're going to get these placed in, see what they look like. Okay, so we got the alien foliage in. We got trees, grasses, flowers. One more thing before we get to adding the minifigs and their little contraptions and stuff. We're going to add some 1x1 rounds here and there to kind of look like rock. You can see there's bigger rock structures within the build, and if there's bigger rocks, it means some are going to break away. So we're just going to have them kind of sporadically placed amongst the build, but also kind of break up some of these boring flat surfaces. So let's get to it. Okay, so it's time to finally add in the minifigs and populate Haruspex. I don't know if you'll be able to see from this distance, but this is the minifig we chose. We've got 5 identical ones that we're going to have to spread on the board. We're going to have to make it look like this place is alive, so they're going to have to be doing like various actions. And some of the things we thought, maybe they could be harvesting these blue cones. Maybe that's like a food source or something. There's going to be people doing stuff, ritualistic for their temple, and just other kind of menial tasks to give this place a little bit of life. So let's get to it. Alright, so that wraps it up. Our first build for LIU Atlas Haruspex is completed. It is the first build, and it's also going to be the biggest build for the episode. A good thing about a build this size is we're going to be able to photograph it from different angles and tell a large portion of the story using just this one scene. There will be at least 2 more scenes for LIU Atlas Haruspex, the way the episode is written now, but they'll be much smaller and they shouldn't take as long. So expect this episode to come out in just another week or 2. As always, our patrons will have access to this episode before the public. If you want to join us on Patreon, just click the link down in the description. I'd like to thank everybody for following us on this LEGO build journal as we documented our build for LIU Atlas Haruspex. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.